Sri Lanka's cabinet has issued an apology to the Muslims for forcing cremations on COVID victims. The then President Gotabaya Rajapaksa banned burials despite facing heat from the United Nations Human Rights Council and other forums for violating Muslim funeral norms. The Sri Lankan government also disregarded WHO assurances that burials in line with Islamic rites were safe. Muslims traditionally bury their dead facing Mecca. During COVID, Sri Lanka banned burials based on guidelines from the Ministry of Health regarding the clinical management of COVID that was enacted due to fears that the virus could contaminate water sources. This rationale was promoted by the government under former President Rajapaksa, who cited statements from a professor of a university in Sri Lanka suggesting that buried bodies could contaminate water sources and virus could be spread further. The government's chief epidemiologist claimed that burials would contaminate ground drinking water. Rajapaksa halted his forced cremations policy in February 2021 following an appeal from then Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan during a visit to Sri Lanka. The government then allowed burials at a remote area in the island's east under strict military supervision, but without the participation of the bereaved family. Muslim representatives in Sri Lanka welcomed the apology. The latest cabinet move is a formal and official apology. This development comes as the presidential race has begun in the island nation. The elections are due between September and October this year. The dates are likely to be announced this week. And for more on this, our correspondent Dasuni Athoda has sent us this report from Colombo.
The controversial law that came to force during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic in Sri Lanka was widely criticized as it was greatly disadvantageous to the Muslim minorities here in the country. Now that Sri Lanka has given a green light for the government to apologize, the minorities eagerly await to see how the Sri Lankan government will take accountability for this horrendous error. Reporting for WION World is One from Colombo, I'm Dasuni Atauda.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.